Morocco and Kif have a long history. Kif is a type of cannabis. It has been grown in Morocco for centuries. The Rif Mountains are known for Kif production. The climate there is perfect for growing it. For many farmers, Kif is a way of life. It's how they support their families. It's been a part of their culture for generations. But the relationship between Morocco and Kif is complicated. There are economic and social factors to consider. The government is trying to find a balance. They want to support farmers and create jobs, but they also want to prevent illegal drug trafficking. For many farmers in the Rif Mountains, growing kaf is more than just a job. It's a way of life that has been deeply rooted in their culture for centuries. It's a tradition passed down through generations, from father to son, mother to daughter, each learning the skills and knowledge needed to cultivate this valuable crop. These farmers often live in remote areas, far from the bustling cities and modern conveniences. Their homes are nestled in the rugged terrain of the Rif Mountains. They have limited economic opportunities, with few options for employment or income outside of agriculture. The land is often barren and difficult to farm. Kif provides a vital source of income, allowing them to support their families and sustain their communities. It is a lifeline in an otherwise challenging environment. Life for these farmers is not easy. They work long hours under the scorching sun, toiling in the fields from dawn until dusk. They face harsh weather conditions, poor soil, and limited access to resources. The rocky terrain and unpredictable climate make farming a constant struggle. The legalization of Kif offers a glimmer of hope. It presents an opportunity for these farmers to improve their livelihoods and secure a more stable future. It could mean a chance for a better life, with the potential for increased income and improved living conditions. Families could enjoy more stability and prosperity. However, farmers also worry about the future. The transition to legal markets is fraught with uncertainty and challenges. They need support to transition to legal markets. Training and education are essential to help them navigate the complexities of the new system. They need access to information and resources. Modern technology and knowledge can empower them to make informed decisions and improve their farming practices. They need fair prices for their crops. Ensuring that they receive a just compensation for their hard work is crucial for their economic stability. Their livelihoods depend on it. The future of these farming communities hinges on their ability to adapt and thrive in a changing world. The legalization of Kif in Morocco has sparked both excitement and uncertainty. Some experts believe it could boost the Moroccan economy. They envision a thriving legal cannabis industry. They see potential for job creation, especially in rural areas. However, others are more cautious. They point out the challenges of regulating a previously black market. They worry about the potential for corruption. They emphasize the need for transparency and fair competition. The economic impact of legalization remains to be seen. It's a complex issue with no easy answers. The government must navigate carefully to maximize benefits and minimize risks. One of the biggest challenges facing Morocco's KIF legalization is the black market. For years, illegal trafficking has thrived. Criminal networks have profited from the illicit trade. The government's goal is to bring the industry out of the shadows. However, dismantling these networks is a daunting task. It requires a multi-pronged approach. Law enforcement needs to be strengthened. New regulations need to be enforced. Farmers need to be incentivized to join the legal market. The fight against the black market is crucial. Its presence undermines the potential benefits of legalization. It threatens the livelihoods of farmers trying to operate legally. It fuels criminal activity and instability. Section 5. New laws, old habits, navigating change. The legalization of Kif in Morocco brought new laws and regulations. This legal framework aims to control and regulate the industry. It outlines the rules for cultivation, production, and distribution. However, changing deeply ingrained practices takes time. Farmers need clear information about the new laws. They need support to comply with regulations. Law enforcement needs training to enforce these new rules effectively. There's a risk of confusion and misunderstanding during this transition. The government needs to bridge the gap between the law and reality. Effective communication and collaboration are crucial. The success of legalization depends on everyone understanding and following the new rules. Section 6, Health and Society, separating fact from fiction. The legalization of Kif has also sparked debates about its impact on health and society. There are concerns about potential health risks associated with cannabis use. These concerns need to be addressed through public health campaigns. It's important to distinguish between facts and misinformation. Scientific research on the effects of cannabis is ongoing. Morocco has an opportunity to contribute to this research. It can study the impact of legalization on public health. Education and awareness are crucial. People need access to accurate information. They need to make informed decisions about their health and well-being. Section 7, Culture and Community, Kif's place in Moroccan life. Kif has long been a part of Moroccan culture, particularly in some rural communities. This plant, often associated with the cannabis family, has been cultivated and used for generations. It's often consumed in a social setting, similar to how people in other cultures enjoy a glass of wine or beer. The act of sharing a Kif pipe can be seen as a bonding experience, bringing people together in a relaxed and convivial atmosphere. However, there are differing views on its use. While some appreciate its role in social gatherings, others are concerned about its potential impact on health and productivity. Some people see it as a harmless tradition. They argue that it is a part of their heritage and should be preserved as a cultural practice. Others view it as a social problem. They worry about the implications of widespread use, including the potential for addiction and the effect on younger generations. Legalization could lead to more open discussions about its place in society. By bringing the topic into the public sphere, communities can address both the benefits and the drawbacks in a more structured manner. It allows for the development of cultural guidelines around its use. These guidelines can help ensure that Kif is used responsibly and in a way that respects both tradition and modern health standards. It's important to approach this issue with sensitivity. Understanding the historical and cultural significance of Kif is crucial in forming balanced and respectful policies. The goal is to find a balance that respects both tradition and public health. By doing so, Moroccan communities can continue to honor their heritage while also promoting the well-being of their people. Section 8. The world is watching international reactions. Morocco's decision to legalize Kif has drawn attention from the international community. Some countries view it as a positive step. They see it as a potential model for regulating cannabis. Others are more cautious. They worry about the potential for increased drug trafficking. The European Union, a major trading partner, is closely monitoring the situation. Their stance on Morocco's decision could have significant economic implications. Morocco's experience with legalization could influence drug policies in other parts of the world. The international community will be watching closely how Morocco navigates the challenges and opportunities of legal Kif cultivation and production. Section 9. The future of Kif, opportunities and challenges. The future of Kif in Morocco is full of both opportunities and challenges. As the global perception of cannabis shifts, Morocco stands at a crossroads, with the potential to transform its traditional Kif industry into a modern, regulated market. The country has a chance to become a major player in the global cannabis market. By leveraging its historical expertise and favorable climate, Morocco can position itself as a leading exporter of high-quality cannabis products. This could bring significant economic benefits, including job creation, increased income for farmers, and a boost to the rural economy. The ripple effects could improve infrastructure, education, and healthcare in these communities. However, there are hurdles to overcome. The transition from an informal to a formal market requires robust legal frameworks and enforcement mechanisms. Morocco must address the black market and ensure the legal industry thrives. This involves cracking down on illegal activities while providing incentives for farmers to join the legal market. It needs to invest in research and development. Advancements in cultivation techniques, strain improvement, and product innovation are crucial for staying competitive. It needs to build a sustainable and ethical industry. This means adopting environmentally friendly farming practices and ensuring fair labor conditions. It needs to learn from other countries that have legalized cannabis. By studying their successes and pitfalls, Morocco can implement best practices and avoid common mistakes. The road ahead will be long and complex. The transformation of the KIF industry will require time, effort, and collaboration among various stakeholders. However, with careful planning and execution, Morocco can harness the potential of KIF for the benefit of its people. By embracing change and innovation, the country can create a thriving, sustainable cannabis industry that uplifts its rural communities and contributes to national prosperity. Section 10, Balancing Act, Economic Growth and Social Responsibility. Morocco faces a delicate balancing act. On one hand, it wants to promote economic growth, it wants to create jobs and generate revenue. On the other hand, it must consider the social impact of legalization. The government needs to ensure that the benefits of legalization reach all segments of society. It needs to address concerns about public health, addiction, and the potential for abuse. It needs to protect vulnerable communities from exploitation. Finding the right balance between economic growth and social responsibility is crucial. It will determine the long-term success of Morocco's KIF legalization experiment. Section 11. Conclusion, a new chapter for Morocco and Kif. The legalization of Kif marks a new chapter in Morocco's long and complex relationship with this ancient plant. It's a bold experiment with the potential to reshape the country's economy and society. The journey ahead will be filled with challenges and opportunities. The world is watching to see how Morocco navigates this uncharted territory. The success or failure of this endeavor will depend on the government's ability to make informed decisions, enforce regulations effectively, and prioritize the well-being of its people. Only time will tell what the future holds for Morocco and its green revolution.